welcome everyone. I'm Carrie, and over to my right is Casey, and this is the Generational Gap. Thanks everyone for tuning in to the Generational Gap. We're going to have a very exciting show today. We have a special guest, Cross Rivera, welcoming to the show. We have some new things we're going to talk to Cross about, so go ahead and check in with Cross. Cross, can you hear us okay?
Yeah, no, I can definitely hear you okay. Everything is going absolutely well. Thank you for having me on the show.
Definitely, thanks for being on the show. We're going to go ahead and jump right in. What's the new projects going on with Eighty Generations?
Well, the projects that 80 Generation has coming up right now are just really exciting projects right now we got coming up. We all know that 80 Generations was doing some work. We've been on the road to Strange Music. We've kind of going off right now, and 8 Generations is really promoting and pushing our own things, and a lot of the work that we're doing for a lot of other local artists. We have some projects coming up with Rookie Phonics, a valedictorian. We're actually going to be shooting his entire music video, so we have that coming up here recently. We also are in the process of signing a new group called Three Piece Special. We are working on the name, but they are a new rock group that we're really going to be trying to push out there. And once you hear them, everybody, you guys are going to love them. They are fantastic. Their music is fantastic. The leader of their band, Joe Gallardo, wonderful guy. I've known him for years, so they're definitely something to look out for. And then the biggest thing that we got going on, man, this summer is Faith and Fear Brothers War. All of our assets and all of our direction has really been pointed towards releasing the cartoon this year and getting Faith and Fear Brothers War, the cartoon, really done.
Well, speaking of the cartoon, what is Faith and Fear Brothers War really about?
Well, Faith and Fear really kind of gets into the nitty gritty, as you would say, to everything in the world, a lot of things. Basically, your faith in the world and your fear of life. And that's really what it is. It's about the cartoon is really based about the struggles and the graciousness that comes from having faith and what having faith really does, and how we all different views of it. And we're attacking a lot of different faiths here. We're attacking Christianity, Buddhism, Wiccan, paganism, Catholicism, Pentecostal. We're really approaching and starting to, we're really going to be directing towards the actual facts around these faiths and around these religions. And when it comes to fear, just pretty much the everyday fear that you have with religion, you know, telling people about your religion. If you're a Christian, getting your words over to God. If you're not going through life and really hearing from other people and have to dealing with what, you know, how you're looked at without having a religion or some kind of structure behind you, and then the fear, and then the problems that these characters run into with each other, having that going on. A lot of it too, we have a lot of facts of the Yakuza, so the Japanese mafia, as well as the Italian mafia and the mob, as well as a lot of gang affiliation. We're going to have a lot of facts and a lot of true stories, so to speak, really portrayed as far as what these people and their circles, their lifestyles, what they really have to deal with. And what people don't really look at is the struggles that gang members or Italian family members, or when you're part of a family or a sect that is one way and you're looking to do something else. So we're really gonna approach and attack the struggles that you have to deal with doing through there. So we're really excited for that.
Fantastic, and that's out this summer.
And yes, that'll be out this summer, August 18th. So definitely everybody look out for that. August 18th, Faith and Fear, A Brother's War from 80 Generations.
That's fantastic. We're very
It's been
thankful.
great having me on the show. I thank you guys for having me on the show,
Thank you for being on the
Carrie and
show.
Casey. And look forward to talking to you guys soon. And everybody, once again, tune into the show. Look up for the new up-and-coming artists with 80 Generations. We're going to be signing a bunch of new artists. We're also going to be doing a bunch of new designs, videos, and all that for 80 Generations. And if you go to our website, facebook.com/80 Generations, you can see more of our work and more things coming from us. Also, look for a lot of our collabo works, man. We're going to be doing that. And listen for our radio show. It's been a great time having me on the show. Thanks, ladies. And 80 Generations, what can't we do?
Absolutely. Thanks, Carl, for being on the show. We're going to go ahead and actually jump into one of 80 Generations' new videos. Speaking of the cartoon, they've aired and put the cartoon out. You can actually check that out at youtube.com/Rivera, or just Google 80 Generations. We're going to go ahead and jump into the video right now. This is the opening trailer for Faith and Fear, A Brother's War. That was fantastic. That was the opening trailer for Faith and Fear, A Brother's War. Another project we have coming up that's we're going to broadcast here and put on the news station is Cross Rivera also has his own album out that we're excited about. And it's part of the Crosses Travel series that he's actually releasing. His first book, Book of Poems, was actually released back in 2007, so this will be the second to the notion of Across His Travels, released from within, volume 2. So definitely everybody get online, check that out as well. And the album is available in stores right now, so definitely go get you a copy. So here right now, we're going to go ahead and bust into our next segment here. This is How Hard by Cross Rivera and Crossbeats Entertainment. This is from his Release From Within, volume 2 album, Across His Travels.
How hard is your life truly? How damn hard can it possibly be? Is your life filled with a liar's cruelty? Could you go through what people and liars have made of me? How hard does your day really go? How much do you really adjust your routine? Is each day filled with a liar's lies, and you never know? Or are your changes enough to clip apart absolutely everything? How hard is it for you to shut down pride? How hard can it be to move over and over again? To take all the risks and end up taking and getting an asshole ride? Or believe that at least with the life of love, you can't win? How hard is it for you, for your firstborn to die? How hard can it possibly be to never see your second child? Or how the fuck would you feel with the little girl's life bring glide, and then hold it all in, and don't stop for life? How hard can it be to have your heart ripped up? How hard would it be to take an axe to my spine?
That was How Hard by Clark Rivera with 80 Generation. Direct on his new album, Released From Within Volume 2. Released From Within Volume 2 will be available June 6, 2012. To close out today's show, we have the brand new track from Traville from his new album, Tiger in a Zoo, available later this year. We're going to go ahead and get into this new track, Ode to Hip Hop by Traville with G Nidus and an affiliate of 80 Generation. This is KCFC4 signing out, and remember, keep the gap closed.
Chasing this thing they call a dream, never losing steam, fiending for money and weed, no room to breathe, so I move hastily. This buzz, it really takes me higher with every bar. A better future can't be far. Manage my sanity as she steadily grab me, push me back and forth like a Nina's hammer. Trying to take care of my own Hannah, enhance my grammar. Full house, the Black Panther. Family matters, mind overdose. Roam the streets, rabbit Doberman with a plan to bust his sneaks, selling sneak peeks. That's 7 tracks. You got $1? I can work with that. My posture up from all these CDs in my backpack. And most days it's better than minimum wage. And I don't care what anybody say, crime does pay. I just ain't trying to go that way. I got my own thing, my own lane. I really hope you hear me when I say I love this music dearly.
I love this music to death. I give it my allegiance. I love this music to death. I give it my allegiance.
I'll be the last one asleep, the first one awake. There's no one taller than the last man standing, but she's a killer. The morning after pill, I get ill. Don't tell me chill, she drugs ill. That's all just in sending dopio shots. No espresso, I infiltrate everything. Though I'm sick, I seize opportunity. On my Magic Johnson, don't you dare flex.